charcuterie product we are going to discuss is bacon. And bacon is a meat product prepared from the pork, usually cured. So traditionally it is taken from the belly part of the pork. So you can easily remember that B for bacon as well as B for belly. Whereas ham is for hind leg. So you can easily identify or easily remember the name and from where it is taken. Bacon is cured through either a process of injecting with or soaking in brine or using plain salt. So bacon is normally cured and it is basically salt cured. It is by injecting the salt inside the meat, or it can be soaked in brine solution, or we can use a dry salt. That means dry curing. And one of the famous or one of the most important term is like green bacon. Green bacon is basically fresh bacon, which is non-smoked style of cured bacon. So it is just cured but not smoked. So it is still fresh, and the shelf life is probably 1 week or just above 1 week. So remember, green bacon is one of the important term. Green bacon basically refers to fresh bacon which is non-smoked but cured. And there are various types of bacons. Some of the types of bacons are side bacon or streaky bacon, pancetta, back bacon, cottage bacon, jowl bacon, slab bacon, etc. And there are some bacon joints also. We will discuss that one later. First type is side bacon or streaky bacon. This is the most commonly found bacon in our country as well as commonly used bacon. So it is comes from the pork belly, and its specialty is that it is very fatty with long layers of fat running parallel to the rind. So basically you can see the meat as well as at the same length we can see the fat also. It's running parallel to the meat, and this is the most commonly used bacon in the United States also. So this is a common bacon which we are getting here also. So remember, side bacon or sticky bacon taken from the belly part of the pork. It is very fatty with a layer of fat running parallel to the rind as well as the meat. Rind basically means the skin of the pork. So basically the structure is like you have an outer skin and inner, just inside the outer skin you have the fat, and the meat will be after that one. So this is basically the layer. So the fat in between the skin and the meat will act as a binder to combine both the um, meat and the skin together. Next one is the pancetta. Pancetta is basically an Italian bacon, streaky bacon, and it can be smoked or non-smoked with a strong flavor. So normally it have a strong flavor, and the specialty is that it is rolled after curing. So it is rolled into a cylindrical shape. You can see the picture here, and normally you can slice here and you will get round slices. So this is normally a streaky bacon which is cured and then made into a cylindrical shape, and it is from Italy. Next one is a back bacon, and as the name describes, it is taken from the back loin of the pork, and it contains meat from the loin in the middle of the back of the pig, and it is very lean, meaty cut of bacon with less fat compared to other cuts. So compared to other types of bacon, it have less fat, but still there is fat. Okay, and it all the bacon will come in such a shape, such a same shape. Like we have a round shape of meat here, and with something like a leg here. So this is called back bacon. Back bacon is taken from the loin back of the pork. Next one is a cottage bacon. Cottage bacon is basically thinly sliced lean pork meat from the shoulder cut that is typically oval shaped and meaty. So here also the fat is very less, and it is taken from the shoulder cut of the pork. It is cured and then sliced into round pieces for baking or frying. So similar to pancetta also we'll get the end product as round shape. And remember, cottage bacon is taken from the shoulder part and it is round slices. Next one is the jowl bacon. Jowl bacon is, as we know, jowl basically taken from the cheek of the pork and it is cured. So here you can see the outer rind. Inside you have the fat, and of course you can see the meat also. So all the cheek or jowl bacon will be in the same shape. Next one is a slab bacon. Slab bacon is the specialty is like it is not sliced. It will comes as a single slab, and it is this one is also taken from the belly part and side cut or even from the back fat. But the specialty is that we'll get it as a whole piece, so that's why it is called slab bacon. Next one is the collar bacon. Collar bacon is again considered as a bacon joint. It is taken from the back of the pig near to the head, so it is almost from the neck part of the bacon, as the name collar describes. It is taken from the collar portion, and it is considered as a bacon joint. Next one is a picnic bacon. Picnic bacon is also considered as a bacon joint. It is taken from the picnic cut, which include the shoulder beneath the blade. Okay, the specialty is that almost our entire part is like fat or meat only, and it is very lean and without fat. So picnic bacon is again considered as a bacon joint. Next one is a hock. Hock is taken from the hog angle joint between the ham and foot gammon from the hind leg. So basically it is a part in between the from the ham portion in between ham and gammon there may be a joint, and hock is taken from the that joint. Okay, so here this one is also considered as a bacon joints. Okay, hock is taken from the hog angle. So these are the major types of bacons you need to study. And here you can see the basic cut of pork, and you can see the portions from which we are taking the bacon. From here we are taking the hog bacon. So in between the ham and gammon we can taking this one, and streaky bacon is taken from the belly part of the pork, and back bacon is taken from the loin with fat back, and picnic bacon is from here, and jowl bacon is taken from this part. So easily we can identify by this chart from where we are taking. The collar bacon is somewhere over here we are taking. So these are the main parts, and these parts including ear, head, jaw, neck, picnic cut, Boston butt, and here you can see back fat. Back fat we are using widely in the preparation of force meat and all. And here you have loin, spare ribs, bacon, leg or ham, hock also, and gammon is something which is uh, okay. The major difference between gammon and ham is that ham is normally comes as cured or cooked, whereas gammon can be served as, or we can sell gammon as fresh also. And basically it is just a part of this ham, just similar to the shape of ham, but it is smaller than ham. Okay, so remember gammon, even though it is not in the syllabus, you need to just know or get an idea about gammon can be served as, the major difference is that gammon is smaller and the entire cut is called as ham, and gammon is just a part near to the trotter of uh, the pig, and ham is always cured, but gammon can be cured, but it can be sold as raw also. So this is all about bacon. Anybody have any doubts?